Why I quit Marvel Legends. Hello everyone, today I want to talk about why I decided to quit collecting Marvel Legends figures. It's been a journey, but ultimately several factors led me to this decision. Let's dive into it. Point 1. High cost, lower quality. Firstly, the rising cost of Marvel Legends figures became increasingly difficult to justify, especially when paired with what seemed like a decline in overall quality. As prices continue to climb, I find myself questioning whether the figures were truly worth the investment. Many collectors share the sentiment as we notice paint issues, loose joints, and overall lower quality control compared to previous releases. Point 2. Use of the same body molds. Another frustration was the repetitive use of the same body molds. While it's understandable from a production standpoint, it became tiresome seeing the same body types recycled for multiple characters. This lack of variety detracted from the uniqueness of each figure and made the collection feel less special overall. Point 3. Lack of space in my collection. As any collector knows, space is a precious commodity. With each new wave of Marvel Legends figures, my display shelves became more crowded and finding room for new additions became increasingly challenging. Eventually, the lack of space forced me to reevaluate my priorities and consider whether the figures were truly enhancing my collection or simply adding clutter. Point 4. Outgrown. Lastly, I found that I had outgrown the Marvel Legends line. What once sparked excitement and passion began to feel more like an obligation. As my interests evolved and diversified, I realized that there were other areas of collecting and fandom that brought me more joy and fulfillment. Sometimes it's important to recognize when it's time to move on and explore new horizons. In conclusion, while my time collecting Marvel Legends figures was filled with many memorable moments, it ultimately became clear that it was time to say goodbye. The combination of high cost, repetitive molds, limited space, and personal growth led me to this decision. However, I'll always cherish the memories and finishes that were forged through this hobby, and who knows, maybe one day I return to it with a fresh new perspective. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and remember, collecting is about what brings you joy, so don't be afraid to follow your passions wherever they may lead. Thank you, and have a good night.